Michael Anderson was one of Austin's most influential real estate developers. His name carried weight in every luxury project built across the city. He lived in a vast house nestled high in the hills, with a glass-walled view of the skyline, a collection of cars that gleamed like jewels, and a private helicopter waiting on its pad. From the outside, his life looked untouchable. But when his wife, Lauren, died in a tragic accident, all that success turned hollow. Their only daughter, Chloe, was 6 years old when it happened. The shock of losing her mother struck her so deeply that she stopped speaking altogether. It was as if her little voice had vanished the same day Lauren's did. For 2 long years, Michael tried everything to bring his daughter back. Doctors, child psychologists, even therapy programs in Boston and New York, he spared no expense. But nothing worked. Chloe remained silent, locked in her own fragile world. Eventually, Michael gave up hope. He buried himself in work, spending long nights at the office, pretending that deals and deadlines could fill the emptiness in his home. Then, one ordinary afternoon, he came home earlier than usual. As he walked down the hall, he heard laughter, a sound he hadn't heard in years. He followed it and stopped at the laundry room door. There, he saw his new housekeeper, a young woman named Ava, washing clothes while Chloe sat on her shoulders, giggling uncontrollably. Something in him snapped. The sight felt too intimate, too unfamiliar. He stormed into the room, shouting at Ava, accusing her of overstepping her boundaries. Before she could explain, he fired her on the spot. Ava's eyes filled with tears as she left, and Chloe's laughter turned to silence once more. A few days later, Mrs. Parker, the elderly head housekeeper, approached Michael. She hesitated, then told him something that shattered him. Right before that scene, Chloe had spoken for the first time in 2 years. Her first words were, "Ava, lift me up." That laughter he'd heard had been her healing beginning, and he had destroyed it. Realizing his mistake, Michael went looking for Ava. He found her in a rundown part of the city, living in a small apartment with her younger brother and sister. He apologized sincerely, asking her to come back, for Chloe's sake, if not his own. Ava refused at first, hurt and unsure. But eventually, she agreed, moved by the little girl who needed her. When Ava returned, life slowly began to bloom again. Chloe talked, read, and planted roses in the garden with her. And Michael, watching from the terrace, felt peace return to his heart. In time, he realized Ava had not only saved his daughter, she had saved him, too. He helped her finish college and later founded a charitable foundation for children from struggling families. Years later, Chloe, now grown, guided visitors through the foundation's rose garden. Each rose had a name: love, courage, hope, and two stood side by side, one named Lauren and the other, Ava, the woman who taught them both to live and love again. What a beautiful story. Dear friends, tell us in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe. There's so much more ahead.